guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. Well, I thought tonight we would drive about 35 minutes away from Disney World and talk about Universal Orlando. What do you guys think? I absolutely love Universal. As a travel agent, I do book it for my guests all the time. I have been several times. We go every year. Absolutely love Universal. But Universal is not Disney, right? They are two completely different things. In fact, they are about 35 minutes away from each other. So I thought, because my top 10, planning tips and tricks for Disney World were so popular, that I would do one regarding Universal Orlando. That is Orlando, Florida. There is a Universal Hollywood, which is in California. So I thought I would kind of give you the ins and outs and things you need to know when deciding whether or not you want to do a Universal vacation or not. What do you guys think? You guys ready to talk Universal? First thing you should note is that booking Universal with a travel agent not only gains you some perks, but can save you some valuable time and energy. I can't tell you how many times I have my Disney World people assume they're gonna love and enjoy Universal too in the exact same way. Universal's just a different sort of thing. It is not apples to apples that we are comparing. They are completely different from Disney. The only thing they have in common is it's a theme park, right? So let's get into it, shall we? Like I said, in all my videos, in no particular order, right? Number thing you do need to know regarding Universal Orlando is it is 3 theme parks. 2 regular rides and, regular theme parks, right? Adventure parks, and 1 water park. That's what makes up Universal's 3 parks. Universal will tell you they have 3 parks, and they often sell tickets that are 3 park tickets. They are including that water park. Disney doesn't do that. Only Universal does. So oftentimes when I'm booking Universal, I have to ask guests, do you want to go to all 3 parks? And they're like, what do you mean 3 parks? Universal refers to Volcano Bay, which is their water park, as one of their parks. So just kind of know that going into it. The 2 theme parks, traditional theme parks that we're thinking about is Universal Orlando or Universal Studios Orlando and Islands of Adventure. Those are the 2 actual theme parks, traditional, theme parks that you're thinking about. And then a Volcano Bay. I do have to put a little nod in there to Volcano Bay. Absolutely love Volcano Bay. When they created Volcano Bay, they were thinking of everything. You don't have to carry your inner tubes everywhere. You don't even have to wait in line, because they have a special bracelet that you wear that will alert you when it's time to go on your water park themed ride. So absolutely, when it comes to water parks, Universal knew exactly what they were doing. But speaking on that subject, do you guys want to know what Universal looks like right now? Yeah, hopefully you guys can see this. This is a map of Universal Orlando. See how close everything is? We're going to talk about it. So let's dig deeper, right? So I just showed you the map, so I'm going to talk about a few of the things that you may have just seen, right? So I talked about the theme parks, 3 of them. Number 2 up here is City Walk. City Walk is Universal's Disney Springs. Essentially, they all seem to have that shopping and eating district. However, even though it is shopping and dining and all those great things, and it is an outdoor area, it's like an outdoor mall, what I love about City Walk, it is walking close. It is literally like across the street from the theme parks. You can be at the entrance of the theme parks, turn around, and you can wave at City Walk. It is right there. In fact, some of the resorts, we'll get into it, take you to the theme parks via boat. They actually drop you off at City Walk. You just walk over to the theme parks. They are all right there. In fact, everything in Universal is all just right there in their own little Universal universe, right? Absolutely love City Walk. And if you want a recommendation from me, Voodoo donuts. I am a huge donut person, and if you have seen any of my Universal videos, I have eaten donuts in front of you countless times, reviewing all the donuts. Just so you know, I absolutely love Voodoo Donuts, for which they have vegan, plant-based donuts. So every time I go, I will buy every single flavor, and I will eat them and taste them and show them to you because I get so excited over some donuts. So yes, that is City Walk. So again, 3 theme parks and 1 shopping and eating district. Kind of sound familiar to someone about 35 minutes away? Yes, absolutely. Okay, number 3 on the list here is Universal also has a skip the line pass. However, I will tell you hands down 100%, I prefer Universal's skip the line pass over Disney's any day, any single day. All you do is buy the pass. That's it. When you go to the ride, you show the pass, you skip the line. That's it. There is no prearranging, getting passes for this ride, getting back certain times, returned out, none of it. It is so easy. You do pay a good chunk of money, however, for these passes, but once you use them, there's no waking up early, no securing times. Absolutely love them. But let's talk about it, because there's actually 2 options for skip the line here, and unlike Disney, it's one or the other. It's not buy both, use both. It's one or the other. And I do have to note, these passes sell out. So as soon as you know you're going to Universal, you want to know if you're getting these passes or not. You can last minute, if needed, purchase them on the app, but that's only if they're available. There's a good chunk of time where I go to get the passes for clients and they've already sold out for their dates. So just know that in advance. The 2 options here, the first one is called the Express Pass, and that is skip the line once per ride. Now, both of these passes cover the same amount of rides and the same exact rides. It's this, everything's kind of the same in that respects. But the Express Pass, you only get to ride that ride once to skip the line. So if you want to ride Spider-Man, that's great. You can skip it once. All the other times you have to wait in line, unless you get the unlimited Express Pass. Yeah, that's going to cost you a little bit more, of course, but that's what it means, unlimited. You want to ride Spider-Man? You can do it over and over and over and over again, all you want. It's unlimited. My preference? Unlimited is better. I can't tell you how many times people think, well, I'm just going to go on the ride once, until you fell in love with it and you're like, oh my gosh, that ride was amazing, I have to go on it again. That is why you need the unlimited Express Pass. So those are the 2 options there. Again, they're priced accordingly, and I would tell you the price, but they're kind of different based on day and season and whatnot. But just know it is way more money than Genie Plus over at Disney World. But again, there's no prearranging. Ride whatever you want in a given day. Absolutely enjoy both of those passes. And if you ask me, if it's one of my clients, I am going to 100% tell you that unlimited Express Pass is worth it. It's worth it in the summer. Right now, it is so hot. Do you want to wait 30 minutes, 60 minutes, an hour for every single ride all day long in the heat under the sun? No, skip the line. Do you want to wait in long lines during peak season, midwinter break, spring break, winter break, any of those popular key times to go? No, you don't want to wait in line. In fact, there's only a few select weeks out of the year where it's considered low season. Everything else, yeah, just skip the line, because I don't want to be in the line in the sun, and I don't want to be in the long line when it's crowded, right? When it's popular. So yes, absolutely always worth it to get the Express Pass. All right, number 4 on my list are the Universal hotels. Now, Universal has several hotels on property. In fact, they just recently added, 2 more? Absolutely love being on property. Just like Disney World, I like to be on property. Universal, I like to be on property as well. You do get certain perks like early morning hours at Harry Potter World and stuff like that for staying on property. However, there are 3 resorts within Universal that I will exclusively book for my clients. Why? Because you get that unlimited Express Pass for free. It's included in your hotel. So 100%, you're going to Universal for at least 2 or more days. You want to stay at one of these 3 resorts to get that unlimited express pass to be included in your vacation. So first one is the Royal Pacific Resort. This is a Polynesian themed resort here. They do have a luau, FYI. Next one is the Hard Rock. Now this is your traditional Hard Rock hotel. It's very music, lots of music. Music playing everywhere, music paraphernalia and outfits and things from our favorite musicians all over this resort. My favorite thing actually is in one of the rooms, they actually have like a height chart and it lists some popular musicians and their height, and you can stand up next to it and see how tall you are compared to which rock star you're the same height as. Absolutely love it. In fact, they even have music playing in the water of the pool. So if you go underwater in the pool, you can hear music as well. Now, one thing I also really love about Hard Rock is it is super close to the parks. Like, you just walk on over. There's a little walking path and you can just walk right on over to the Universal theme park. So absolutely love Hard Rock. Third one on this list here is Portofino Bay. Portofino Bay is your fancier looking hotel. It's very Italian. You feel like you're in Sicily. They have a pizzeria and an Italian restaurant in there. Everything is very like Art Deco. It's just absolutely love that resort, especially if you're looking for something a little bit more romantic or a little bit more fancy, but don't let that discourage you because they are very much designed for families as well. Now, the other perk about these 3 resorts, I said I was going to talk about it, is you actually can get boat access to the theme parks from these 3 resorts. So yes, you can take a bus and blah, 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 but they have boats. So you get on the boat transportation and it takes you to the dock. The dock stops right in front of City Walk, right? We talked about it. You walk a few little steps and you're right at the theme park. So it is just so convenient and so easy. Between these 3 resorts, the 3 parks and City Walk, there is no need for a bus ever. Between boat and walking, you are good to go for those items. Hands down, absolutely love that. I wish Disney World wasn't so large sometimes because I get a little sick of the buses. Universal, no buses, don't have to worry about the buses when it comes to those 3 resorts, right? Number 5 on the list is, yes, Universal has an app. 100% has an app, and yes, you need to get it, use it, learn it, know it, all the things. What do you need the app for? Well, dining. You want to look up dining, you want to reserve dining, you want to get menus, yep. You have food allergies, all of that is in the app. Of course, it's going to list ride attractions, wait times, character meet and greets, shows, all the stuff is going to be in the app. The only difference is, and unless they changed it, but I don't think they have, is you can't link your vacation package and you can't link your tickets to the app. The app is merely informative only, or if you need to get dining, you want to check menus, you want to order something, you can do that on the app as well. But you can't link your package, link your tickets to the app unless it's changed. But I looked, I couldn't find a spot, so I don't think so. But that's really the only difference between the My Disney Experience app, Disney World, Universal Orlando app. So yes, 100% get the app, figure out where everything is, and learn and know it, right? Number 6, hopper passes. So many times do my Disney people come to Universal and they want hopper passes. Well, just note at Universal, they do not call it a hopper pass. They call it a park to park pass. As in there's 2 parks, right? You're going from park to park. That's what it's called. It does work between Universal Orlando, aka Universal Studios Orlando, and Islands of Adventure. Now, what's really cool about the park to park pass at this park is those parks are literally next door to each other. Do you remember the map I showed you? They are right next door. In fact, you can take the Hogwarts Express, yep, Harry Potter, you can take the train from one park to the other, thus Hopping, that is the park to park pass. Absolutely love it because just like all the other parks, you know, one park will open early, one park might stay later, and the ability to go back and forth is just too convenient, especially for my clients who want to do Harry Potter only. I can't tell you how many people I get that say, Nina, I want to go to Universal, but all I care about is Harry Potter. First, you don't know about all the awesomeness that's actually at Universal, so you should explore the app. And two, yep, you're gonna need that park to park pass so you can go from one Harry Potter area to the other riding the Hogwarts Express. Number 7, now, Universal is for thrill seekers. I get a lot of people who want to go to Universal and they've got babies and they think it's family friendly like Disney World. Now, don't get me wrong, Universal is very family friendly. Nothing's going to happen to your family. It is safe for families 100%. But their rides, the majority of their rides are geared towards thrill seekers. People who want coasters, people who want simulated ride, 3D and 4D rides, people who want intense, upside down, backwards, fast, extreme, crazy, virtual reality, all of the mix and combos in between. That is what Universal is known for. Disney has the soft and calm rides that is built for everyone. Universal's all about the crazy, man. They want to push the limits. They want to go crazy and go backwards and forwards and upside. And they have one ride that's like literally straight up and practically, oh, I can't even. Their rides are intense and crazy. And if you've got kiddos who love that, perfect. But if you have kiddos who don't, only you can decide if Universal is right for you and your family, right? That's up to you. I'm just giving you the heads up. It is not like Disney World in the fact that Disney World has a good chunk of rides that fits everyone, all shapes, sizes, ages, the whole thing. Universal's like, nope, we're thinking outside of the box. We love thrill. We love excitement. We love adventure. But for those of you with little kiddos, just note they do have a few areas within Universal where, you know, kiddos or people with younger kids are more family friendly, if that's the word you're looking for. So they have the Dr. Seuss land. Absolutely love that area. They have a little train ride that, yep, I can go on it. Absolutely love it. And then the E.T. ride. Who remembers E.T.? Yep, Universal still has the E.T. ride. Not to mention many character and kind of playground areas for those littles. But just know the majority of the rides might not be good for people with motion issues, who don't like thrill and all that good stuff. So do your homework, look at the app, and decide if Universal is for you. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, I'm trying not to diss on Universal. Absolutely love Universal. It's just kind of designed for a different type of person than, say, Disney, if that makes sense. Anyway, moving on. Number 8. Yep, I touched on it a little bit. Harry Potter. You want Harry Potter, this is the only place to get Harry Potter. Harry Potter is not at Disney. Harry Potter is Universal only. It's at Universal Studios Orlando. It's at Universal Islands of Adventure, and it's even at Universal Studios Hollywood, but it's a Universal thing. Please, I hope that makes sense. I got so many people going to Disney looking for Harry Potter. It's Universal. Anyway, we're moving on. So like I said, Harry Potter is at both of the parks. And when you get the park to park pass, you get to ride the Hogwarts Express. In fact, that's the only time you can ride the Hogwarts Express. And simple little note here, it's different each way you take it. So when you go from islands to studios, it's different. And when you go from studios to islands, it's different. It's a different ride. So absolutely, if you are a Harry Potter fan, you need that park to park ticket so you can ride the Hogwarts Express. Next thing you need to know is there's dining, right? So we got the 3 broomsticks and the Leaky Cauldron. Those are 2 quick service locations at Universal Harry Potter inspired. In fact, you feel like you're almost walking in like a movie set when you eat at these restaurants. And the food is very English Harry Potter inspired. I mean, you can get pumpkin juice there. So yes, absolutely eating at Harry Potter World. In fact, if you're looking for butterbeer, this is the place to go as well. In fact, they've taken butterbeer and they've expanded it because you can get it like cold, hot, frozen. You can get alcoholic butterbeer, I think. You can get it in fudge. I think you can even get ice cream. I don't know. They've taken the flavor of butterbeer and have expanded it. Now, if you're vegan or plant-based like me or just allergic to dairy, they have finally been able to make butterbeer dairy-free by removing the topping. So butterbeer naturally was vegan, but it had this like topping, this like foam topping on it. Well, they finally got permission to remove the topping, which means butterbeer can now also be vegan. I love that. There's also shopping in Harry Potter World, and it's not just robes and wands. They have candy, yeah, you know, the Weasley's candy shop, that is in there. They've got people wanting the good, people wanting the bad, yeah, the Death Eaters, all of that, and in between, you need something for your house. All of that is in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now, yes, there's rides. Several rides. You can look them up. Escape from Gringotts, Hagrid's bike ride, so many different rides per Harry Potter. And then there's shows. They have the Frog Choir show. They have some other singing shows. But with all of that aside, all of that awesome stuff aside, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is just amazing to look at, to walk through, to stop and just try to pay attention to the little things, the details. I'm always talking about how Disney World's Imagineers are amazing. They think of every little thing. Universal Orlando, when they created Harry Potter, they did the exact same thing. Everything down from the lights to the nooks and crannies in the corners. You know how Harry Potter, it's very popular to have an owl as your animal, right? They even have owl poop. Yep, I said poop. In the corner of some buildings where the owl might go to gather. So yes, I mean, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is definitely worth the price of admission, but note that you do have the two parks. You do need that park to park. Consider dining and shopping and getting your wand and your robe and getting some candy and watching the shows. And yes, there's just a lot to do in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. But yes, absolutely, that is number 8. Number 9. This is probably one of my favorite things regarding Universal is, unlike Disney, there is no, and I repeat, no pre-planning pretty much anything. There are no fast passes. When you get the express pass, you don't have to pre-arrange your rides and your times, nothing. There are no park pass reservations, none of those things. The only thing you might have to pre-arrange is if you want to do sit-down dining reservations. But even then, if you are staying at one of the Universal resorts, you can flash them your room key and they can jump you ahead on the wait list. But either way, Universal to me is like perfect for the family who just wants to go and enjoy. They don't want to plan anything. They don't want to arrange all this stuff. Take some time when you're bored or you got some downtime, explore the app, learn about the rides, that stuff you should do. But you don't have to get up at midnight and schedule anything, none of that stuff. Absolutely love how freeing Universal Orlando can actually be. So yes, do your research, have a plan of attack, but nothing needs to be pre-scheduled or arranged, like I said, outside dining reservations. And number 10, Universal, although all these thrill-seeking rides in Harry Potter, they also have some amazing shows. And not like Disney shows, they're a little different, although they do have the singing and dance shows, we'll talk about it. They have character parades and meet and greets as well. So yes, you go to Disney World for Mickey, right? You go to Universal Orlando for everyone else. So first, the two shows I absolutely love at Universal is the horror makeup show. Learn how they do the spooky, scary makeup in the movies. The show is comical. It's silly. There is a little bit of blood, but I absolutely love this show. In fact, I do have the whole show on my channel. Next, they have the Bourne, like Jason Bourne, Stunt-tacular. Now, I don't have this fully up on the show. They don't allow filming, but I do talk about it in a few of my videos. Absolutely amazing show. It's like virtual reality meets stunt show. They've got live performers doing these crazy stunts like they would do it in the movies, right? And the background movie screen is changing and adjusting to what they're doing on stage. And some of it, I did have to kind of close my eyes a little bit, but because all the movement kind of got to me just a little bit, so they do have a little bit of a motion warning for this show. But no, you're in a show. You're seated in a theater. Nothing's moving. What you're seeing, of course, is moving between the actors and the stage and the projected film behind it all. That's what's moving. Absolutely amazing show. I recommend this show to everyone. Absolutely love it. Next up is they have various street music shows, actors and performers. Just out of the blue, someone's gonna break out and do some singing. Sometimes you have actors above yelling at each other, creating a scene. Absolutely love the impromptu, like theater stage shows that happens at Universal. Now, one of my favorite things to do at Universal is the Halloween Horror Nights. I could not do this video without mentioning this. I go every year. Absolutely love it. But you need to know that it is scary. They are haunted houses and they are absurdly scary. Not to mention when you're not in a house, they have scare actors everywhere that are jumping up trying to get you with knives and chainsaws, and the whole thing is absurdly awesome if you like that kind of thing. I've mentioned it before. I studied this in college. This was my minor. 3D illustration was my minor during my bachelor degree. Absolutely love horror, special effects, puppeteering. It all goes hand in hand, so this is right up my alley. But what you need to know about it is A, it's scary, so no kiddos unless you got kiddos that can deal with that. And it's a special ticketed event. And the reason I'm mentioning it is because when Halloween Horror Nights is happening, which is kind of right now, it's getting ready, it's Halloween time, they have to close the park early, which again, this is why you want that park to park, because if they close the park early for Halloween Horror Nights, you can hop to the other park that doesn't have Halloween Horror Nights. But I'm mentioning it because we're in the show area. And for me, it's like a full giant show. There are actors, scare actors, performers galore doing their thing park-wide. It's just scary. It's Halloween. It's amazing, but we're gonna move on. I also talked about character parades and meet and greets. Now, of course, the character parades do change per whatever's going on. I've seen a parade with Dora the Explorer. They usually have a Christmas parade, a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. But to note here, like I said, you go to Disney World for Mickey Mouse, you go to Universal for Popeye, Scooby-Doo, Spider-Man, and some other Marvel characters. Disney World is not allowed to have meet and greet with Marvel characters. They're all at Universal, that's right. SpongeBob, Transformers, you wanna meet Bumblebee? Yep, over at Universal. And of course, we've got Blue, my favorite. From Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, Blue comes out. You can actually meet baby raptors as well. Watch out though, Blue can get a little feisty, but she's absolutely my favorite, hands down, meet and greet at Universal. And of course, you've got Dr. Seuss characters, thing one, thing two, the Grinch. Yes, love meeting the Grinch. You can see the Simpsons at Universal, and sometimes, just to kind of show related, in the evening, they will do a Hogwarts castle show. So make sure you pay attention to the app for that. They do it, I don't know, they do it randomly. Sometimes it's the holiday season, whatever. Just pay attention to it because it's absolutely amazing. One time they had like almost like the Death Eaters coming to the Hogwarts castle. Whew. It was great. So yes, That is my top 10 planning tips and tricks, things you need to know about Universal. Hopefully, with everything I've talked about, you've got the idea that it is not Disney World. It is just not. They are not apples and apples. They are apples and pineapples. They are completely different theme parks, but I love them both. And if you're looking for a bonus, because you know me, I always have a bonus here. Epic Universe is coming soon, summer 2025. What is Epic Universe? Well, that is going to be Universal's 4th theme park. However, it is going to be more than a theme park. They originally stated it's going to have hotels, dining, restaurants, a theme park, and it's rumored to have 4 lands in this theme park, and one of the lands has been confirmed to be Nintendo. That's right, Super Mario Brothers. Nintendo is 100% coming to Universal Orlando, summer of 2025. Super excited for Epic Universe. And the size of just Epic Universe and all of its inner parts, right, is actually larger than the current Universal Orlando as it stands today. So Universal Orlando is basically going to double in size. Absolutely fantastic. Can't wait for Epic Universe. And yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys out. Like I said, I absolutely love Universal. I love booking it for my clients. Yep, I'm a travel agent, in case you guys didn't know. Universal is just great. It's a different cup of tea, but it is great. And yeah, you want tips and tricks for Halloween Horror Nights? Woohoo! Absolutely love that ticketed event. Anyway, guys, I wasn't expecting this video to go on so long. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more Universal, because I can definitely do Universal Learn the Map. I can do Universal top 10 things to do, whatever you want to do. The stuff I did for you Disney World, I can do to Universal as well. Let me know in the comments. As usual, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications, like this video, and comment. Like I said, do you want more Universal? Let me know. What is it about Universal that you love? I love hearing about it. Are you a Halloween Horror Nights person? Do you also love meeting Blue? I just love that they have a Jurassic World area at Universal. I so love Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Anyway, please, guys, share this video. If you know anyone headed to Universal or thinking about Universal, perhaps they've done Disney, been there, done that. They want to try something new, Universal could be perfect for them. So please share this video. But yeah, guys, as always, mahalo for watching. Nina out.